What's good, everybody? Welcome back to L Does Boxing. Back with another live stream. And this one, we're gonna preview and break down the big card this Saturday, live on the Zone. Canelo Alvarez versus Sergey Kovalev for the WBO light heavyweight title. I want to touch on the undercard, break it down for you guys, let you guys know what's next. You know what I'm saying? Give you backstory, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So for you guys listen to the playback, man, feel free. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Like the video if you like it, if you rock with me, you know what I'm saying? Leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? All comments are valued and accepted. So let's get it. Let's get with it. All right. So Canelo Alvarez, you know what I'm saying? Supposed to be he's the star of boxing, you know what I'm saying? I gotta give him that. One of the best fighters in boxing. He's moving up in weight to fight Sergey Kovalev. You know what I'm saying? No catch weight, no rehydration clause. You know what I'm saying? So he's doing it the legit way. You know what I'm saying? So far, so good. This is an intriguing fight, man. Very intriguing fight. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Samuel Shaw? Salute, bro. What's going on with you? It's a very intriguing fight because you got the you know what I'm saying, you got the older fighter, you know what I'm saying, that's been through a lot, you know what I'm saying? And he's basically on his last leg, um, fighting the young star, you know what I'm saying, of the sport. And it's a good style matchup though, because you know Canelo, we know he's a good counter puncher. He like to go to the body. Um, he got underrated defensive skills. Don't have like the fastest feet or whatnot, but he's good with his upper body movement, so he can evade a lot of shots. Um, he can counter over your jab, lead. He can do everything. Walk you down. He's a complete fighter. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. But he's been doing this at a lower weight. Now he's stepping up to Sergey Kovalev, and you know Kovalev. We know him as a big puncher, and with one of the best jabs in the sport. You know, he's been through some tough fights his last couple of fights. He's not the same Sergey Kovalev he was like 2016. He's diminished, but he's still a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? Justin Trouble was good. So it's one of those things where you know it, I don't know, man. It's a good matchup to me. You know, of course, Canelo, his keys to victory, man. He gonna have to he gonna have to disrupt that jab. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to disrupt that jab with Kovalev. You're gonna have to be able to counter over that. He can't fight in spurts in this fight. He's gonna have to fight basically all the rounds, every minute of the rounds. You know what I'm saying? Can't take no rounds off. He will get the benefit of the doubt because he's the star. He's in Vegas, and you know what I'm saying. You know how that works. But he gonna have to. I think he gonna have to take it to Kovalev in the back half of the fight. I think Kovalev is very strong. The first, excuse me, the first half, and you can't allow Kovalev to fight at his range. You know that's mid range or outside range. But he's damn near unbeatable mid range. So I mean, I feel confident saying that if Kovalev can fight mid range, I think he's gonna win this fight kind of easy for real. Just be honest, because that's what he's good at. You know what I'm saying? So Canelo gonna have to. I think he can push the pace a little bit, but you know what I'm saying, he have to be accurate with his counter punching. And you know what I'm saying? He gonna have to make sure the jab don't control him. He can counter over the jab. Of course, work the body when you get an opportunity to. You know what I'm saying? It's a different type of matchup than Kovalev and Ward because Ward was wrestling with him. You know what I'm saying? Canelo don't really wrestle on the inside. Canelo is going to. Sam Shaw said Canelo is going to have to fight Kovalev the way Floyd fought him and pull off the win. Okay, I feel you. What's up, Marcus Johnson? Salute. Um, yeah, maybe he might have to pull some of those tricks off the bag. You know what I'm saying? But the thing that's going to hurt him if he don't close the distance and he fighting in spurts. You know what I'm saying? He gonna allow Kovalev to win those early rounds, man. Like I say, man, if Kovalev can outbox Ward, you know what I'm saying, for a lot of that fight, a lot of both of those fights, and he dominated B Hop, although B Hop was 49, but still nobody never outboxed B Hop like that. And he able to do that. I think he can do some stuff with Canelo. Canelo is a smaller guy, you know what I'm saying? He got all the advantages and stuff for youth, you know what I'm saying? Canelo may have the experience on his side, but still, it's a good fight. It's intriguing. To me, it's 50-50, yo, to be honest. Because if you take away, look at all the limitations of both guys, and you match them up, and then you got to consider the weight and will Canelo's power be what it is at 175? It's a lot of things to take into account. Kovalev, what I'm saying, the jab, bro, up and down, switch it up. He gonna have to make sure he can get out of there. Get his shit off, and he got to use his legs and make sure he get off. His legs is gonna be very important in this fight. Getting in and out, getting his jab, getting his punches working, and not staying in range when Canelo ready to counter. You have to get out of range. He was doing a good job of that against Yard at first. Then both of them guys started getting tired. And actually, man, when I'm watching these guys breaking down this fight and watching Kovalev's last fight with Yard, I mean, Yard is not a bad look to compare for Canelo. I mean, of course, he's not Canelo. So for you guys listening, y'all, I mean, I'm not saying Yard is Canelo Alvarez, but he does shit in there that Canelo gonna do. Like the way he was countering, he was quick with his left hook. He was quick. He was trying to hook off every time Kovalev threw the right hand. He was hooking off of it, but he was just barely missing. You know what I'm saying? Every time he was trying to counter Kovalev, and Yard was quicker than what a lot of people thought. So even myself, I thought, damn, Yard quick. He had faster hands. Canelo gonna have the faster hands. You know what I'm saying? It's just where he get his timing down to be able to catch Kovalev and with his counters. So it's a lot of stuff, man, to give and take. A lot of small details you gotta look at, like uh Canelo, he bulking up for this fight. You know what I'm saying? Would that slow him down? He already a flat-footed fighter, you know what I'm saying? Although he got good defense and head movement, you know what I'm saying? But would that get him tired quick? He never fought at this weight. Not against this type of level, you know what I'm saying? When he fought at 68 against Rocky Fielding, I mean, come on. Rocky Fielding was right there, and he ain't have no resistance. Kovalev is going to get some resistance. And, a lot of people, I always say when you fight Kovalev, when you fight Canelo, that the moment is going to get to you. You know what I'm saying? I still think that's the case for this fight, but not as much because Kovalev been through it. You know what I'm saying? He's the underdog. They don't expect him to win. I think he can make this fight pretty good for himself if he uses jab and his legs is right. I think he can win a decision. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be tough in Vegas. I can see Canelo turning on down the stretch, but if Canelo is trying to bang with him and let his hands go the way he did with Triple G, I mean, he might get hurt in this fight. You know what I'm saying? Because Kovalev is a sharp puncher. You know what I'm saying? He's a big puncher, but all his punches are straight. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really looping no punches and get there quick. And it's kind of like a shocking type of punch or whatever. And if he can hurt you, especially if you're trying to come behind the high guard. He can punch around that, throw a right hand behind that, and jab to the body. So both guys have stamina issues, man, and it's just an intriguing fight, man, to see how Canelo navigate this fight. So I'm interested to see. I think he's gonna be strong and everything, but when the last couple of the top guys that he fought at 160, the last three fights at 160, he wasn't able to hurt them guys. He wasn't able to stop them, drop none of that stuff. It was tough comparative fights. You know what I'm saying? Even the Jacobs fight when he started slow. Let me see. Justin Trouble. Not really a Canelo fan, but anybody that goes against Kovalev, I'm rooting for Canelo to win by knockout with no body shots. Yeah, I mean that's a narrative, yo. You know what I'm saying, that he can definitely win by body shot. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. International was good. Well, we'll see though, man. Like it's easier said than done, especially if Kovalev is actually. So you gotta have Kovalev as a stationary target. You got, like Ward was wrestling with him. You know what I'm saying? He was making an investment as they was getting broke up in the clinch. Canelo, not so much. His body work is gonna come off of counters. So I can see Canelo countering to to the body more so than the head because he want to test that theory. And sometimes when that's all we talk about, sometimes it don't come true. You know what I'm saying? I think maybe it's overblown a little bit, but Canelo gonna pay a price trying to come in there because I say that because Kovalev throws a lot of straight punches, bro, and he can hurt you with the jab. So while you trying to counter with in the body, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna leave yourself exposed to a quick jab or right hand. He already shown he can stop you with a jab in his last fight. So Andre Ward landed the right hook to hurt Kovalev. Yeah, that's gonna be the key punch for Canelo. It was a straight right hand over the jab. You know what I'm saying? And that's the shit that got the ball rolling for. And the same punch that Yard landed. Yard landed a right hand to get the thing going in the eighth round. So yeah, so that's what I'm saying. For Kovalev, he gotta make sure that jab after the sixth round, he gonna have to bring that shit back because of course you're gonna get tired and whatnot. But I said that's when Canelo, I believe, is gonna start to step up the gas. He's the younger man, so I expect him to step the gas up uh, and try to push the older guy, try to see what he got. But yeah, the right hand over the top. If he throw that jab the same way, Canelo gonna slip it and counter that shit all night. You know what I'm saying? He can't be throwing that. He gotta be diverse with that jab. And then he went to the body. Yeah, yeah. That's true. As far as the stoppage with Ward, but Ward also in that second fight when he get in close, he was throwing in the first fight. He'll tie up and he'll throw a couple of body shots. You know what I'm saying? Even in the second fight, he threw a body shot and Kovalev stopped. You know what I'm saying? They said it was low. You know what I'm saying? He stopped once he threw the body shot. So what you gonna do? You gonna keep going there? And Ward was able to get him real tired just off wrestling with him. So I don't think Canelo gonna be able to do. I don't think he's gonna do that. I don't think that's his game plan. I think he gonna be trying to counter, slipping, and if he make a mistake, like he be overshoot his right hand or he lays with the jab, Canelo gonna be able to counter that shit all night. So um, Canelo have bad. Yeah, he do have bad stamina. Canelo has bad stamina. That is a fact. You know what I'm saying? Um, Sam Shaw, them body shots won't hurt Kovalev, who is probably going to be close to 200 pounds the night of the fight. Y'all think he's gonna be that high? I think Kovalev gonna come in about 185, 186. He's really he don't get that big to me. Not that I seen. Big light heavyweights to me is like Berta B. I think Kovalev is kind of on the small side of the light heavyweight. He's not physically strong. Like he's not gonna push you around the ring and tie you up, and he'll tie you up when he have to. But his tie-ups is weak. That's why you can work to the body. That might be a key because Kovalev don't like to fight in the inside, and you know what I'm saying. We'll see. Canelo is not no Andre Ward. Yeah, so I think that tactics gonna be different, but I think Canelo gonna have some success in spots. But I think Kovalev can all box him, man, for real, and kind of you know if he can push Canelo back and have him on the back foot and on defense a lot, then I mean he can have a lot of success, bro. Like for real. The Texan, what's good, bro? He said, you think Kovalev jab to the body would be too telegraphed for Canelo to counter Andre thinks. So yeah, it could be. It could be. It depends how he diversify that shit. You know what I'm saying? How if he, if he's throwing it to the shoulder, throwing it to the chest, um, throwing it at his jab hand or his, different angles, and then setting it up. If we make it to telegraph, then Canelo gonna counter that shit all night. But yeah, that is a good point. Um, so I think his legs is gonna be key. And another good thing, that's a good point you brought up. The Texan, because Kovalev has some good feints. You know what I'm saying? Both guys got good feints. So, but I think Kovalev has some underrated feints. He can be able to keep, especially early. He can be able to keep Canelo kind of off balance a little bit. You know what I'm saying? While Canelo trying to navigate and fill out how much power this guy have. You know what I'm saying? He's fighting a bigger guy, so I think he gonna ease his way into the fight. and he might give up the first couple of rounds just to see the gauge, the range and distance and the power of Kovalev and see how fast is that jab coming, or is he shooting that right hand behind it, or what? Like he's not. See, that's another thing. Kovalev, he don't hook off the jab, which I think if he did that, it'll make his arsenal even better. He'll throw the 1-2 all night. Now, if he gets you hurt, he'll hook or whatever, but he don't disguise his jab. I would love to see him throwing the jab up and down and then hooking off of it. That shit, you know what I'm saying? I think he can get some stuff going. Even though Canelo got a good defense, he'll hold that phone. But still, it's something that you'll have to think about because if the left hook is coming, that means the right hook is on the way. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. I like the fight. Kovalev needs to land on the temple, not on the chin. Yeah, I think Kovalev got hit Canelo everywhere, shoulder, uh, hit him on the the glove, the chest. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta slow him down. You gotta slow him down. Even you know he gonna gas out anyway. So and by hitting him on his shoulder and shit like that, it's gonna make him think, bro. Canelo Canelo get touched up a lot. Yeah, I mean, I thought the Jacobs fight, he's pretty much controlled that fight in the back, and then the back half of the fight, Jacob started to get into it. Triple G fight, yeah, he was getting touched up both fights, but the second fight, he made the adjustment, started pushing the Triple G back, and he was winning the exchanges. So, yeah, man, we're gonna see though. It's definitely a good fight. It's a good fight to break down. I think it's a good fight for boxing. You know what I'm saying? Because it have a lot of people talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm into it, man. I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. I want to talk about the next one, the next fight, the co-main event. You got Ryan Garcia, 17-0 versus Duno Romero Duno. I believe he's 21-1 with like 16 knockouts. Now this fight been in the making for a minute. You know what I'm saying? It's a step up fight for both guys. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna put it out there. I know Ryan Garcia be getting a lot of flack and whatever, but it's a good fight, man. And fight nobody asked for. Are you talking about Canelo and Kovalev? Yeah, that's true. That's true. It may backfire now. You know what I'm saying? It may backfire. It may backfire. Kovalev, I'm saying, there's some questions on both ends, but Kovalev ain't no cherry pick to me. If he think he can beat Kovalev, he must really see some shit that he probably can capitalize on it, but he gonna have to go through some heat. But yeah, this little prospect fight is good, man. Garcia versus Duno. Been in the makings for a minute. Supposed to happen in September. But Ryan Garcia, his opponent fell out, and then Duno fought on the card. I watched Duno fight. He's a strong guy, big puncher. You know what I'm saying? Not the biggest puncher, but he's a good puncher with the right hand. He be getting touched up too. His last fight, he didn't really look too impressive to me. So I think he was trying to go for the knockout too much. He ended up getting it, the stoppage, but he didn't look a lot like too impressive. He can fight though. You know what I'm saying? Didn't Mikey see something early? Yeah. I got you. He's saying something, but we're gonna have to see though. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. But this fight right here is a good matchup, a good prospect matchup, man. Duno is gonna be the aggressive guy. He's gonna be coming forward, putting pressure. You know what I'm saying? He don't have the best D, but he's gonna come and do his work. He's dangerous because he can punch. He can punch with the right hand. Ryan Garcia, he's still upright. He has a good base, but his neck is always in the air when he's backing up or whatever. Now he fixes a little bit, but it's still there. He still have that tendency. He has a good jab when he uses it. Fast hands, good reflexes. Ryan Garcia is a good fighter, good young fighter, man, for real. I know he get a lot of hate, but the kid can fight. I think he's gonna box this fight. He gonna have to. If he try to stay a slug, he might can beat him to the punch. But I think he gotta box. He gotta use his legs. He gotta use that jab. If the guy get too close, tie him up, get back to the center. Just do basic, do some shit like how Shakur was doing. this guy is tough. I mean, I know you want everybody want to knock out whatever, and they're gonna critique him regardless. You know what I'm saying? I'd be more impressed if he do some professional shit and use his jab, use angles, walk him into some shots, because he's gonna have the opportunity to walk him into some shots. And he can let 2 or 3 punches go at a time. That's a good thing about Ryan Garcia. His hand speed is pretty nice. You know what I'm saying? He can let go 3 shots and boom, boom, he can get you up out of there or get you hurt. So just use your jab, man. You know what I'm saying? The uppercut gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? When this guy, when Duno, when he's aggressive, he come in. Sometimes he'll square up, and then all you gotta do is have a step back and land the uppercut. You know, he's ready for. I think he's gonna be ready. I think Coach Eddie Reynoso gonna have him ready, and I think Garcia gonna look impressive. I mean, I think he has to be looking around the sport of boxing, looking at these young guys. I'm like, damn, Shakur, this dude was a world champion. Devin Haney, a world champion. You know what I'm saying? You say what you want about it, but he been doing this thing. He been looking impressive. You know, although you can say, yeah, the WBC did him dirty or whatever, and they just gave it to him. But if you look how he was fighting, any of the champions will have a tough fight with Devin Haney. So I ain't mad at the kid. I hear Duno is working. Yeah, he's working with Memo, so that's a good thing to help, because he does gas out it, so that's a good thing. So maybe he'll have better endurance, uh, late in the fight, because I think this fight is gonna go distance, yo. I don't think nobody can stop. If they do, then it happens in boxing. But yeah, he hired Memo for a reason. So yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, he hired him. So I think it's gonna be a fun fight, though. It's gonna be a fun fight. It could have some fireworks, but I think Garcia know what this guy brings to the table. Ryan Garcia know what he brings to the table, so he's gonna be cautious and he's gonna just let his shots go. And I think this is a perfect opponent and opportunity to show how good of a boxer and technician you are. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia should fight Tevin Farmer. He would beat him. I mean, maybe, what I'm saying, it depends what the weight is. I don't think Ryan Garcia can make 35. I mean, excuse me, can make 30. This fight is for the WBC Silver Championship. So this the belt old boy had, Zer Adalev, the one who fought Devin Haney. So, I think maybe the zone is looking forward to see, to making that fight. That's a big fight now, especially for the younger generations, and bringing people to the shit. So that's a good fight. What's up, Ali? Yeah, Ryan is 135. Tevin Farmer is a midget version of Kevin Johnson. Tevin Farmer. Yeah, man. But yeah, this fight right here, man, it's one to look out for real, for real. I'm looking forward to it. Now I'm gonna go into my next fight and change my joint. Now this fight, man, I'm hyped about this fight, yo. Devin put on Twitter that he's fighting Ryan Garcia and Campbell next year. See, that's what's up. This fight right here, man, Sanisa Estrada versus Marlon Esparza, yo. To me, I'm more hyped for this fight than any other fight on this card. You know what I'm saying? For women's boxing, man, it's dope, because these ladies right here been beefing for a minute. Yo. They got a little backstory. They got a storyline. I don't know if y'all seen the face off today. They pushing each other and whatnot, and their styles match up perfect, man. Marlon Esparza. You know what I'm saying? She's a Olympian, 2-time Olympian, bronze medalist. Hold on. Let me see what you say. Hey, Law, I told you a while ago that Devin and that Ryan should fight. Now do huge number boost their profile. Bro, lost wasn't hurt either. Yeah, I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? I think this is a good time to do it, because at lightweight, if you look at the landscape, who Devin gonna fight? You know what I'm saying? I know Tank number 1 in the WBC, but I don't think they're gonna really make that fight. It's just something to look good. Maybe if Devin move up, but I think Devin, he got to get that Ryan Garcia fight. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a good fight. That's gonna bring a lot of fans to the joint. I think it's a good fight too. You know what I'm saying? 2 young guys going at it. So that's basically it that he can work from. He gets there's some good contenders he can fight. So former world champions, and Luke Campbell is a good fight. But other than that, that's it. But this fight right here, man, I think this is gonna be the best fight of the night, bro. Like I said, Marlon Esparza, man, she's a first. She won her bronze medal before Carissa Shields did in 2012. She can fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? She can fight. She got the pedigree. She can box. Um, her style is more so coming behind the high guard and letting shots go. She got a nice one too. She go to the body. You know what I'm saying? She's aggressive. She can box when she wants to. She can be aggressive. She can do a little bit of everything. She's gonna be the bigger fighter in this fight. She fights at 112, and Sanisa is moving up. Sanisa, if y'all don't know, Sanisa is the one with the WBC joint in the thumbnail, and Marlene is the other one with the WBO joint, the pink joint. But as far as the matchup, it's good. They complement each other. They got the bad blood, all that good shit. Sanisa, she's a crafty type of boxer. She can do a little bit of everything. She's the bigger puncher in this fight. 17 wins, 7 knockouts. You know what I'm saying? Marlon Esparza is 7-0 with 1 knockout. You know what I'm saying? And they got common opponents, and Sanisa stopped the girl she fought, and Marlon went the distance. So the power is on her, but she got a crafty style. You know what I'm saying? You can tell by watching her fight, if y'all never seen her fight, that she's trying to emulate a little bit what Roy Jones used to do. She'll have the hand up high, and then she'll try to hook with the left hand, walk you in. She can switch. You know what I'm saying? She got good punches to the body, good combination punches. She got a dog in her. Not saying Marlene don't have dog, but I think both of them got dog. And this gonna be a good fight. I'm telling you, these ladies gonna put on. And I gotta be the one to talk about women's boxing. I feel like me, I want to be well rounded in everything, bro. I don't want to just talk about the most popular people or spin narratives or whatever the case may be. I want to be well rounded. I want to be able to know about this fight, all the fights on the card. You know what I'm saying? I agree. This would be the fight of the night outside of Masvidal and Diaz. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Should be good. Should be a good fight. You know what I'm saying? So they got and then here's another one. A good thing about this fight. Well, they got a WBA interim title, so take that for what it's worth. But they fight 3 rounds. I mean, 3-minute rounds. They fight 10 3-minute rounds. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up, man. And that's a good thing, to watch, because I want to see how they gonna navigate with these 3-minute rounds. Marlene Esparza fought 3-minute rounds, I think, on the undercard of Canelo Triple G, the first fight. So she used to it, you know what I'm saying? I mean, to me, this is a 50-50 fight, bro. Like, one person might say this one person might say that one, but both ladies got a deep amateur career. Marlon just decided to go to the Olympics, and Sanisa went pro. So, and the styles, man, they coming to fight, bro. They coming to put on. So I suggest y'all make sure y'all watch this shit, yo. I think this is gonna be a good one. You know what I'm saying? But so this is like, right now for women's boxing. Coming to this year, me thinking about it. What's up, Rough House? What's going on with you, bro? Coming to this fight, coming to this year, thinking about women's boxing, what would be the best fights to be made? Of course, I had Carissa and Hammer, Kay Taylor and Serrano. We ain't get that one. And this one, bro, like, for real, if you look at the landscape, like, these girls can put on, you know what I'm saying? And this fight it's been in the making for like 3 years, yo. Since Esparza got signed with Golden Boy, and then Sanisa, she was just fighting on Triple G undercards and whatnot. She wasn't signing nobody. And then you know what I'm saying, that's a little beef or whatever. So it's a little Golden Boy in-house fight. That's, man, I'm looking forward to it. I'm more so than the damn main event, yo, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, good fight. So a couple of other notable fighters on this card, man. I'm gonna switch my joint. That I'm looking forward to. Just checking them out. You got an IBF title eliminator for J Rock. I'm gonna put his name in the chat, yo, because I'm not gonna mess it. I'm not gonna try to pronounce it. He's a Russian kid. I seen him fight in February on the he fought on the Kovalev Alvarez undercard. You know what I'm saying? I think he beat I forgot his name. He beat like a little journeyman guy. You know what I'm saying? He can fight. So he was supposed to fight on the PBC card, but the guy pulled out. Jason Rosario. You know what I'm saying? He pulled out. And this was been a mandatory fight. It was gonna be on the Kid Chocolate and Quillen card, but my man pulled out. So now he still got his spot. I think he trained with Kovalev under Bud McGirt, I believe. You know what I'm saying? One of them Russian kids. I'm about to put his name in the chat. You know what I'm saying? That's y'all want to do research or whatever. So this guy right here, you know what I'm saying? Serrano beat the brace off that chick, did she? You talking about Hardy? Yeah, she beat Hardy. But I was talking about the fight I was looking forward to is Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor. That's the fight I was looking forward to. Katie Taylor fight this weekend. She moving up to 140, and they got a contract to fight for 135, but it's kind of weird. So Amanda Serrano signed to the Zone a 3-fight deal. Her third fight was supposed to be Katie Taylor, and she was thinking Katie Taylor's third fight on her DAZN deal would be her, but it's not. So Eddie done pulled a fast one, right? And so now she's moving up to 140 while Amanda Serrano still got one fight left and it's supposed to be Katie. So, but she ain't trying to sit and wait for Katie because, you know what I'm saying? She's trying to get her career popping. This from what I understand. And Katie Taylor is going to 140. And then we just seen Cecilia Breakers. She just signed to the Zone. So that's a fight likely to happen, maybe a catch weight or maybe Cecilia come down, whatever. So that's a big fight. So Amanda Serrano's trying to get out that contract. But that's a big ass fight though. Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Heather Hardy, that's the one. That's who Serrano fought. She just tested positive for a banned substance. So yeah. But yeah, this kid, this Russian guy and this that I put in the chat, he's fighting for the IBF final eliminator for Julian J. Ward Williams. You know what I'm saying? And you know how IBF do, bro. You know how they do. Yeah, Eddie, yeah. Yep. Got him. He did the same thing. Yep, he tricked his ass. Yep. He did him dirty. And another thing people don't speak on about what Eddie and the Ortiz thing. Eddie allowed Ortiz to go talk to the PBC before he got out the contract because he was supposed to fight on the Berto Sean Porter card in April, but he broke his hand and he got taken off the card. But he allowed him to go on over there. You know what I'm saying? He ain't want nothing to do with him. He did him dirty, but it is what it is. It's interesting though, man. I like to look at these guys that are gonna be mandatory, man, because especially IBF, man, they're gonna get their shot, yo. That's one thing that you can bet on. They're gonna have to get their shot. And Julian J. Rod Williams, he trying to do a hometown fight. And like I said earlier, the guy Jason Rosario, who's supposed to fight this Russian kid, he pulled out with an injury. And my thinking, hey, if it's a hometown fight, that's a good fighter to bring to to Philly to have a hometown fight. You know what I'm saying? Rosario, he got some good wins under his belt. He can punch a little bit. Excuse me. And this kid right here, I'm not sure how the politics work or when the mandatories due. I'm guessing it's gonna be due around May or April when he won the title because he was mandatory. So yeah. You know what I'm saying? The ball about to get rolling. And J-Rock haven't fought shit, it seemed like forever. Even though everybody remembered that performance, but he ain't fought in forever. So yeah, so he got a mandatory is gonna be due after this fight. You got a prospect on the card, you know what I'm saying? Kind of charismatic, Blair Kyles, Blair the Flair Kyles, This dude is funny, bro. I don't know if y'all seen him. Dude look like Ice T, light skinned dude, be coming to the ring saying on that Ric Flair shit. But he can fight a little bit, man. He's a southpaw. He can punch a little bit. He resilient. You know what I'm saying? He been down before and he was able to get back up and win the fights and shit like that by knockout. You know what I'm saying? And that's always impressive to me. I mean, even though you don't want to get knocked down or whatever, but if you can get knocked down, get up and win the fight, then that's dope. Does he want to have a tough fight, uh, a tough of an opponent for his first hometown fight? I mean, I'm thinking, nah, I don't think so. I think you want to have a decent guy. You want to get your first title defense off the way, bro. That's just me thinking. Like how I see them thinking. That's how I see. And that shit happened before in history. You can go back to Riddick Bowe. Anybody know Riddick Bowe's first title defense? You know what I'm saying? He fought Michael Dokes. The Michael Dokes after Evander Holyfield. After that, Razor Ruddock almost killed his ass, and he fought him as a first title defense. Let that shit sink in. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't mad. You go home, and that was a hometown fight. That's the undisputed champion of the world. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm him, I'm going back home and I'm gonna get me a guy I'm a favorite, and I can win this fight. And you know what I'm saying, something, because he needed to see. We gotta see if he got his 10% as a champion yet. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Lara is coming to Philly. That's just me. If Lara think he got robbed in all his losses, he went to Land City, got robbed. He said he got. Well, I thought he would beat Paul Williams in Land City. The judges that judged that fight, they haven't judged since. So that just tell you what it is. Canelo, you know what I'm saying? He felt like he won that fight. And Hurd, he felt like he won. And those was neutral sites. Those wasn't those guys' hometown. So I can't imagine Lara trying to come to Philly, you know what I'm saying, thinking he gonna win a decision. So that's why I ruled him out. But that's why I say I think J Rock, he need to get. I think he need to fight, bro. Like that momentum is wearing off. He can, he up there because Hurd pulled out the rematch. You know what I'm saying? Then everybody, yeah, but he haven't fought since May. That's a long ass time. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's a long time. So he's supposed to fight in January. So if it's in Philly, I think he's gonna fight a nice. I can see him fighting Trout. You know what I'm saying? That's a fight I think he can win now. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. He haven't announced it. Um, hey, what's up, Angel Santos? What's good, man? Thanks for stopping by, yo. But yeah, this dude Blair Cos, man, this dude's entertaining though. You know what I'm saying? He comes to the ring on some WWE shit. Um, Evan Holyfield, Brandon Holyfield's son, he making his pro debut. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see how he look. He fighting at junior middleweight, 154 pounds. So yeah, man, that's a card, man. So like I said, the Canelo Kovalev card, the fight is so interesting to me. I think it can go a lot of different ways, and the narrative is Canelo just gonna go to the body, and that's what it is. J Rock is gonna end up like Gary Russell, man. I hope not. I hope he don't. But if he keep that IBF, he ain't gonna end up like him. They gonna order some shit on him. For real. They gonna order some. Like he got some smoke there. I think he's just waiting to see where it clears up, because I think that when Hurd made his decision, it kind of messed his rhythm up. I think it messed up his schedule and what he wanted to do, because you got to fight this weekend that can possibly be an opponent for him. Brian Castano versus Wale Osmoso. That's the dude, the Wale guy. He's the one who stopped Curtis Stevens a couple months ago on the Ariola Konaki card. And he's fighting Brian Castano, which that's a good fight. Ain't nobody gonna be watching it because that shit on FS1. But I made sure I made sure I'm tuned in. But that's a good fight. So maybe that can be an opponent in January. It depends how they come unscathed. You know what I'm saying? That's over that's like over 8-9 weeks right now. I would say if it's at a neutral site, like if it's like maybe at the Barclays or in Vegas or somewhere, LA, I would say Lara is a good fight. But if he gonna do a hometown fight, I just can't see him doing that. So I hope he don't fight once a year. You know what I'm saying? But I think this time, you know what I'm saying, like I said, he in the driver's seat because Hurd ducked him. Let's keep it 100. He exercised his rematch clause, and then he was like, "No, I'm good." You know what I'm saying? He was on some red daddy shit. So we'll see. I just want to see him back in the ring. I just don't want to see him lose that momentum. that momentum, like possibly said. I don't want to see him lose that momentum that he had because that was a hell of a performance, and he was an underdog and shit. And you get like boxing. This is what have you done for me like right now. You know what I'm saying? It's not lately. It's like right now. What you do? What you do right now? Like a lot of people forget about that performance, and because we ain't seen him, and he's not really out there social media wise and interview wise. So like J Rock is a champion, but ain't nobody talking about that. We talking about more people talking about Tony Harrison and Charlo, the rematch. You know what I'm saying? That one just got announced. It's gonna go down December the 21st out here. I don't know where it's gonna be. I know it's gonna be in Cali, but I don't know where. But that's another fight. That's a good fight right there that we should have had before. You know, I know Harrison pulled out and this, that, and third. People saying he ain't had no surgery. Why it taking so long? Man, I don't know. Just speaking for myself, having had torn ligaments in my ankle, bro. Man, surgery ain't the best option. They never tell you to do surgery on that. Just let that shit heal by itself. You know what I'm saying? If you do surgery, you're gonna be all longer, way longer. You gotta let them ligaments heal. So maybe that's just a narrative type of thing. Somebody they trying to spin, but December now is cool. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I think probably he was ready before. You gotta look at the schedule. See, I don't think a lot of people be looking at it. You gotta look at the scheduling. Like you got all these fights. You gotta you gotta maneuver your way around these fights. You know what I'm saying? Wilder Ortiz, the heavyweight champion of the world, supposed to have his fight in September. The same day it was Spencer Porter. That shit got pushed back 2 months. Now how this guy with all this clout, 9 title defenses, if his shit can get pushed back, then that fight can get pushed back. You know what I'm saying? So you only good as your last recent performance in boxing. Yep, that's true. That's true. And it's crazy because that makes people not want to break down the fights, and they get lazy. So they'll say, "Well, his last fight, man, he outclassed this guy. You know what I'm saying? And this, and this, and this guy may look better, or may look, good in his fight, but they just, they're not gonna break the fight. Then they're just gonna go off the last thing they saw. But it's more to that. You gotta break that shit down, like you be doing, Rough House. You gotta break that shit down. Yeah, them ankles ain't nothing to play. Yeah, and if you have surgery on your shit, man, that shit man, you gonna be on some Grand Hill shit. You know what I'm saying? And you never know. So I think he was ready before December. You know what I'm saying? He stayed in the gym, got his own gym, working out with kids and all that good shit. I'm talking about Tony Harrison. So I'm pretty sure he was ready before that. But the scheduling, like the way the PBC shit, like PBC, we know about fights that's been rumored like 2 months ago, and the fight's probably just getting made. You know what I'm saying? We know about Wilder and Ortiz like the week after he beat up on Brazil. But when this fight happened, November 23rd, that's a long ass time, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's scheduling and shit. How long have we heard about AB fighting Ivan Redcash? You know what I'm saying? This fight ain't even happened yet. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. It's still some good shit though. Like last weekend was crazy. It was hella busy. This weekend is gonna be hella busy. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just gonna recap before I go. I'm gonna recap what I was talking about yesterday. We got fights on November the 1st. You got Showbox card Mayweather Promotions. Xavier Martinez fighting Jesse Rosales. That's the main event. Richardson Hitchin fighting Kevin Johnson. Now that's a nice little fight, man. I'm excited to see Richardson Hitchens because I think he has the talent to be up there with them other prospects. You know what I'm saying? But he just haven't had the proper fights yet. We got a rematch. Mark Anthony Hernandez versus Kevin Newman. Hernandez beat him in the first fight, and Rolly Romero. So he's on TV. So we haven't really seen Rolly on TV like that, unless you be tuned into the Mayweather Facebook page. They have their cards and whatnot, or you catch the highlights or whatever. So he has some spectacular knockouts this year. So good to see him back. young prospects. You know what I'm saying? If you're into women's boxing, Ava Knight from World Champions on that card. So yeah, then on Saturday, the second, like I said, it's stacked because ESPN got Miguel Burchett versus Jason Sosa. You know what I'm saying? WBC 130-pound championship. German Cajas, the IBF champion, 115. He making a title defense. You know what I'm saying? The little Pacquiao protege. So be on the lookout for that. Early in that day, you got Katie Taylor versus Christina Medusa for the WBO Women's Championship at 140. She's moving up in weight, trying to be a two-division champion. That's a, you know what I'm saying? That's a good fight too. You know what I'm saying? And Katie can fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? What else we got? Oh yeah, the FS1 card, Brian Castano. Oh, Javier Fortuna. He's fighting Jesus Cuellar for the mandatory spot for Devin Haney. So yeah, man. Shoot, like I said, I be having my devices crazy, bro. Got the TV, you know what I'm saying, the computer, got the phone, got the tablet, so I have to, you know what I'm saying, maneuver and shit, bro. And luckily, well, hopefully they come on at different times so I can concentrate on more. And sometimes I have to go back, like I might have to skip out on the prospects and have to go back and watch it. Like last week, I kind of skipped out on Micaiah Mayer, and they had two prospects making their pro debut on top rank. What's up, Mark Pinkerton? Good evening, bro. Uh, Jared Anderson, heavyweight, and what's the kid name? The one's like 17 years old. Alexander something, man, from Puerto Rico. Them kids look good, man. They look ready. Uh, the heavyweight, he came out there with the jab. He threw like 15 straight jabs before he threw any other punch. I love that shit. That shit was dope. So yeah, man, I be on all this shit, man. Even I got some international fights, man. If I find a link, I'll make sure I drop that shit to y'all guys and whatnot. So yeah, man, I want to thank everybody for rocking with me, man. I make scroll up, make sure I hit everybody, man, because I appreciate the love and support, bro. Y'all know how to do it. Savage Shaw, salute. Appreciate you coming by. Justin Trouble, Marcus Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Who was the first? Man, it was somebody else I had. Okay. Yeah, Neutral Natural. I appreciate you, man, coming through, chopping up with me. The Texan. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro, for coming through. Ali, my bro, what's good, man? Thanks for coming by. Rough Falls Boxing TV. All y'all guys, man. Yo, y'all keep supporting boxing, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Support your favorite fighter. You know what I'm saying? Let's make this boxing shit grow, you know what I'm saying? Elda, was Canelo beating Kovalev? Where do you place him? Oh, if Canelo beat Kovalev, I don't got Canelo in my pound for pound. He a drug cheat, bro. He a drug cheat. I don't got him in my shit, but I guess they're gonna give him number one pound for pound. I think the winner of this fight is gonna be the fight of the year by everybody. If Kovalev win, you can't deny him. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So yeah, peace, man. I thank y'all guys for rocking with me, man. I'll be back with another one though, probably tomorrow, yo. So y'all be easy. All right.